There we go. Hello.
Yes.
Sorry, my mic had turned off. My apologies.
Well, I can't hear anything.
Would that be me, the mother, darling?
Why I can't hear anyone?
Everyone, please remain silent. Court has not started at this time. Yeah.
Attorney Dark, if you will, if you can put your email in the chat to me, Mary Evans Battle. I wanted to send you a consent bond offer.
Okay, I'll send it to you right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we ready to start?
Yes, ma'am. We can start with number 67. Is you ready for number 67? Mrs. Darling.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin our Fulton County State Court Expedited Accusations calendar. This is a calendar for cases in which individuals have recently been arrested and charged with certain misdemeanor offenses. Soon after their arrest, the Fulton County Solicitor General's office has already accused the cases of the offenses brought against these defendants, and they have been bound over to the Fulton County State Court. Nevertheless, this will usually be the defendant's initial appearance before state court judge, and we are able rather to address several matters, including bond, possible arraignment, and possible plea offers if one has been made by the state at this juncture. The SAP reset date is who do I have for a litigation manager today?
July the 7th, Judge.
All right, thank you. July 7th.
I'm sorry, July the 9th, Judge.
Okay.
July the 9th. Thank you.
All right, thank you. July 9th. And just want everyone to be aware of that date. I also want to inform the defendants on this calendar that you do have certain constitutional rights. You have a right to have counsel. You should know who your attorneys are by now and have spoken to them already prior to today or today earlier maybe. Also, you have a right to remain silent. Remember that anything that you state about the facts and circumstances or the occurrences of your case can and will be held against you. The state is here and they're listening. So again, follow the lead of your attorneys. All right, and courtroom 2, you said 67?
Oh, 6 and 7.
Thank
Judge, if
goodness
we got
don't have a
67.
then we're all leaving, right? It is Friday, so that'll play into it a little bit, but we never had that many. All right, 6 and 7, we have defendant is Rhonda Dollar, 26 CR 00427 That's position 6. And position 7 is 26 CR 00427 with the charge of criminal trespass pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor. 16 cycles. Last arrest was February 7, 2023, out of Fulton County for a hit and run offense. She was sentenced on that case, Your Honor, yesterday under 23 SC 187427. In addition, there's a 2011 escape and theft by shoplifting, 2010 burglary, 2010 simple battery and giving false name, 2010 possession of marijuana less than an ounce, and 04 battery. Recommendation from pretrial, Your Honor, is a level 3 and nothing further.
All right. State?
Does she have representation at this time?
She does. I represent her. Good afternoon.
Okay. Oh,
Thank
hi,
you,
Ms. McLeod.
McLeod.
Hi.
Briefly, Your Honor, on the first case, the police were called because she got in a fight with her wife, Ladaria Dollar, at 2870 Laurel Ridge. She wanted to come in. She kicked the door until the door frame busted and the bottom came in a little bit. There's ring footage of the incident at hand. Do you want me to go to the second one real quick, or do you want to stop on that one?
You can go to the second one.
The second one is discharge of a firearm. She was with her girlfriend, Venus Burridge or Barrage. Sorry if I said that wrong. Her girlfriend. They got in a fight. She pulled out a gun, shot into the hallway ceiling, and said, "You're next bitch," before leaving the residence. Your Honor, based on the fact that she pled to felony vehicular homicide and hit and run yesterday, and she will be in prison for a while, the bond recommendation may be moot. But we are asking our standard 1,000 surety for the criminal trespass, no further contact with the victim, Ladaria Dollar, and the witness, Indicia Grant. Stay away from 2870 and 2872 Laurel Ridge Circle in East Point. And for the second charge, a $5,000 surety per charge, no contact with the victim, Venus Barrage, and to stay away from 5631 Union Point Drive in Union City. No drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. Again, might be a moot point, but I gotta say it. That's all from Steve.
Yes, Your Honor, I agree. It's moot. She's been sentenced yesterday to several years in prison, so I'm just asking for a signature bond for her.
And when is she going to start serving or turn herself in? Or is she
She
not
is
getting
already
out?
in, Your Honor. She was on the sentence yesterday. I think they'll be moving her soon.
Okay. State, I'm inclined to, I don't know.
I agree. I mean, I did look yesterday. They are felony charges. She did plead guilty, so she's going to be there a while.
All right. I'm inclined to do signature bonds on them, and then sending her to her hold or wherever she's going to be.
Yes, Your Honor, and I think it's, based on what she tells me, it's about 8 years at a minimum, so.
Okay. All right. On the first position, 6, I will order the $3,000 signature bond, 1,000 on each of the charges. And that signature bond is through the jail to be released to her holds or released to her sentencing, or I shouldn't say sentencing, released to her prison time. However, we need to say that. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. Stay away from the incident location and no further contact with the victims in that case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, the second case, position 7. On that case, for the one count of criminal trespass, again, a $3,000 signature bond through the jail, same conditions to be released to prison. No further contact with the victim, and stay away from the incident location in Union City. No drugs, alcohol, weapons while on bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
And if you have 23, Mr. Costello?
All right. Repeat that again, I'm sorry.
23.
Okay. This is 26 CR 004206J Devontae Postel, charging 1 count of willful obstruction, pretrial.
Judge, if I may, rather than have pretrial go through that, the state intends to null pros that case. So I'll send an order over sometime during the course of court.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Evans Battle.
You're welcome.
And then we got number 2, Mr. Brooks.
All right.
Your Honor, for Mr. Brooks, there's a consent bond in place.
All right.
I signed it and sent it back to Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor, and I believe the clerk has it as well.
It's a conflict bond, consent bond.
Yes.
That is correct, Your Honor. It's a signature bond, consent.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll keep moving. You have that, Ms. Grace?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
How much?
you.
How much is that?
Oh, go ahead and
5,000.
It's a $5,000 signature bond through pretrial services at level 1. No further contact with Philip North, and stay away from the 1853 Callaway Drive location, Northwest. No alcohol, drugs, weapons while out on bond.
all right.
16, Mr. Lewis.
This is 26 CR 004284Y Tremaine Lewis. Pretrial.
4 out of Georgia and 8 cycles out of Florida. Last arrest was in 2013 out of Florida for a probation violation. There was a 2011 conviction out of Florida for possession of drugs. Recommendation from pretrial, Your Honor, was a level 1 and nothing further.
All right. State.
Your Honor, on May 15th of 2026, officers were called to 531 Carlton Drive, Palmetto, Georgia, Fulton County, regarding a domestic disturbance. The victim, Amanda Kusnazgi, I cannot pronounce that, I'm sorry, who is the mother of the defendant's children, spoke with officers, informing them that her and the defendant were discussing their relationship, and the conversation escalated into an argument. During the argument, the defendant threw his food at the victim's direction, missing her. As the argument persisted, the defendant then grabbed around the victim's neck and forcibly pushed her against the wall. The defendant began to leave the home. He attempted to grab a PlayStation that the victim said was hers. They fought over it, and the defendant threw it on the floor. The defendant then left the house. The victim locked the door. The defendant attempted to re-enter the property. Unable to do so, he threw the welcome mat at the glass door, kicked the garage door, denting the frame. The defendant then left the scene. Officers observed red marks on the back of the victim's neck and bruising on both of the victim's arms around the bicep area. At this time, the state's recommendation for bond is $3,500 surety bond. We're requesting that the defendant have no further contact with the victim, Amanda Kusnazgi, Castagnozi, and we're requesting that the defendant stay away from 531 Carlton Drive, Palmetto, Georgia, and that the defendant enroll in a family violence intervention program, has anger awareness, and is involved with no alcohol, drugs, or weapons while on bond.
All right. And whose case?
Your Honor, this is my case, Your Honor.
Right.
I'm asking for a signature bond for Mr. Lewis. He's 47 years old, Your Honor. He has not been in any kind of trouble for quite some time, based on what pretrial said. I believe that his last arrest was in 2013, which is more than 13 years ago. And he's been productive. He has 5 minor children that he's taking care of, Your Honor. This incident apparently happened sometime in May. My client tells me that they have continued to live together since the incident and they have had no issues. So I would ask for a signature bond and that the conditions be no further violent contact with the alleged victim, Your Honor.
Dave, have you spoken to the victim?
Your Honor, we have not, but if you could give me just one moment to verify it, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Your Honor, she was arrested. She was arrested as a co-defendant in the case.
All right. And I have the incident date, June 24th. I think, Ms. McLeod, you said it happened in May?
Thought that was what my warrant said it happened in May, but I could be wrong. But she was also arrested, Your Honor. So,
All right, state, what is the incident date?
The incident date is May, hold on one moment. I just got out of that. It is May 15th of 2026.
This is position 16, Mr. Lewis.
Actually, Your Honor, I believe that my notes might be a bit misconstrued. One moment, let me just check back in the case documents. It looks like the date of the incident was actually if I can get to
my
it.
warrant said it was in May, Your Honor. I
It's
think
June 24th.
the incident with him.
Mine also says May, but maybe there's some discrepancy in the notes and in the.
No, look at the warrant.
My warrant says May 15th.
Mine also does, Your Honor. So I'm not exactly sure where the discrepancy is.
Well, sometimes the calendar can be incorrect because that's just someone
Yes.
retyping.
The warrant says May 15th, Your Honor.
And we'll go with May 15th, what's in the warrant. Is the co-defendant on my calendar today?
That I don't know.
What's her name?
No, Your Honor, Miss Amanda is not on the calendar for today. We will be determining whether or not we will charge her as a felony on her case. The incident for Mr. Lewis happened on May the 15th of 2026, as outlined in the warrant. The incident involving the other defendant happened June the 24th. And it just so happened the warrant was already out for Mr. Lewis. So it was served when they came to address the issue on June the 24th.
Thank you for clearing that up. All right, thank you. Well, I am a little concerned. I understand what PD McLeod has stated about his history. But I don't know if it started up again or what's going on.
Do not believe he's the alleged victim in the incident involving her, Your Honor. And they do have a minor child that's not quite 2 years old, and somebody has to take care of that child.
All right, I will order the $3,500 signature bond through pretrial. Level 1. And at this time, I'm going to order no further contact with the victim and our co-defendant to, no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I guess I'll allow him to go back to the home as long as the co-defendant or victim does not reside there. They can sweep the property and see, not trying to put them back into another situation. So I won't do the stay away at this time, since it seems like he may have to go back there to take care of the children.
Is correct, Your Honor.
All right, and I'm going to order him to take 10 anger awareness courses through pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, that's it.
That concludes my business before the court this afternoon. May I be excused?
Yes, you may. Have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, let's go 28, Mr. Van Dyke.
Okay.
Your Honor, that is a consent bond.
Okay.
Mr. Dark did sign and sent over to the clerk's office as well. The conditions in that, and I will have to ask one of the clerks to I started typing in the case number. I guess I didn't finish
right.
putting that in, but it's a $3,500 signature bond through pretrial services at level 1. And it's for the criminal damage to property. He's to complete 3 anger awareness classes and 2 parenting classes, have no further violent contact with Miss Alexander, no alcohol, drugs, weapons while out on bond, no further violations of the law.
Okay. And that's your agreement, Attorney Dart?
Yes, Your Honor, that does reflect the agreement.
Okay. Okay, we'll keep moving past position 28.
Thank you, Your Honor. And otherwise, can I be excused?
Yes, you may.
All right, you have a good one, Your Honor.
You too. Thank you.
All right, number 3, Mr. Buford.
Okay.
Good afternoon, y'all.
This is 26 CR 004257E. Jimmy Buford. Pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor. 13 cycles. Last arrest was out of Clayton County, July 11, 2023, for driving on a suspended or revoked license. That case was dismissed. There appears to be probation out of Fulton County for possession of a controlled substance, sentenced June 24, 2024 to 3 years probation. There's a 2014 conviction for willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer and possession of marijuana less than an ounce, 04 false imprisonment and aggravated assault, and a 03 burglary and battery conviction. Recommendation, Your Honor, was a level 3.
All right, state.
Your Honor, could you please repeat the last name?
Buford. Jimmy Buford. Who has this case?
I can look it up, Your Honor. I'm not sure who has the case. I have notes from another.
I see someone by the name of Jimmy. I don't know if that's the victim or not, but let's hear the case first and see if he can figure out how to unmute. All right, state, it's Friday. Do we need to go to someone else?
If you don't mind, Judge, please, and I'll look
Okay.
up and find out who it is.
All right, Deputy, who else do you have there?
Number 18, Mr. Licky.
Right.
Well, I was lucky, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Number 8, is that what I heard?
Thought he said 18.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Daryl Lucky, 26 CR 004288D. Pretrial.
2 cycles, Your Honor. Last arrest July 16th, 2024, out of Peachtree City for theft by shoplifting that was amended to a disorderly conduct. He took a no on that case. Recommendation was a level 1 and nothing further.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. On September 8th of 2025, officers were called to Jonesboro Road and West Ridge Road on reports by the defendant by the defendant that his white 2019 GMC Sierra truck bearing tag number CRE 7230 had been stolen. The defendant reported that his truck broke down at the stated location. The defendant parked the vehicle on the side of the road at the defendant stated he parked the vehicle on the side of the road at that location and left it there. The defendant stated when he returned an hour later, the vehicle was gone. On April 9th of 2026, the defendant's vehicle was located by Coweta County Sheriff's Department at Southtown Chevy Bulk GMC Cadillac dealership located at 695 Bullsboro Drive in Noonan, Georgia. Officers made contact with the dealership and were advised the defendant brought the truck to the dealership on September 8th of 2025 for a diagnostic test, which recommended the defendant needed a new engine and that would cost $12,000. The officer was provided with an invoice for payment on services completed on the vehicle, which the date of that service was May 29th of 2025. The mileage of the vehicle at that time of the invoice was 114,945. When officers located the vehicle at the dealership, the mileage was 114,946, just one additional mile. An employee stated the vehicle had been at the dealership for at least a year. Officers called the defendant's insurance with State Farm, and they stated the defendant filed a claim on the vehicle missing on September 8th of 2025. The defendant was paid for the loss of the vehicle on September 23rd of 2025 in the amount of $27,601.63. Ultimately, the defendant reported his vehicle was stolen, but in actuality, the defendant willfully left the vehicle at Southtown Chevy Bulk. At this time, the state's request for bond is $1,000 surety bond, and that the defendant have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons while on bond.
All right. Yes, PD.
Yes, good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Lucky is 63 years old. He's been in Georgia for about 28 years. He has 4 children, one of which does live with him, and he lives with her and his mother. Right now, he works as a program director for Boys and Girls Club. He teaches them how to make resumes, help them with behavior problems, teach them how to try to obtain employment. He is a college graduate from Texas Southern. He has been, again, living in Georgia for about 28 years. So he has significant ties to the community. He's not a flight risk. I don't believe that there were any indications of violent history or any failure to appear. Right now, he is unable to post a significant bond, so we would ask for those reasons that he be given a signature bond. Otherwise, the lowest possible bond that the court seems fit.
Okay. All right, I'm going to order the $1,000 surety bond just because I'm very concerned about the alleged actions. With that surety bond, I'm going to order that you have no further contact with the Southtown dealership or the car dealership. I'm going to order that he stay away from that dealership. I'm going to order no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I think that's it. Anything else, counsel?
Nothing from the.
Nothing
you.
from the state.
Thank you.
Next is position 17, Ms. Lincolnback.
Your Honor, I apologize, but may I please be put into breakout room with the South Annex? Leonard Cookpran is the name of the video, the Zoom, because I need to interview him.
Okay. What was the
Thank
one
you.
that, okay, thank you, PD Kim. What, do we have any, who's doing the lucky case, position 18? Did y'all find out?
PD Ponder.
Yes.
No, the state, you all couldn't find it. Remember?
Your Honor, we
couldn't
just
find
completed the
Jimmy.
lucky case. Jimmy Buford was the one that we were unable to complete.
I have it, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy Buford. I'm sorry, Mr. Buford. Do we have that now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, can we circle back, Deputy in courtroom 2 to Mr. Buford?
We can.
Thank you.
Position 17, Your Honor. Her attorney, Mr. Lincolnback, is on the Zoom.
Hold on a second. We're going back to Mr. Buford, position 3. Real quick.
Yes, Your Honor. I think you heard from pretrial, if I recall, on it.
I did.
This was a situation with Mr. Buford Jr. This is a case in which he beat up his father after coming by to celebrate on Father's Day with him. There didn't appear to be any provocation from the victim to cause this to happen, but he began striking him. The victim, Mr. Jimmy Buford Sr., is disabled and requires personal care and was unable to defend himself. He caused swelling and bleeding to his lip. The officer noticed a significant amount of blood. The incident occurred at 2615 Roosevelt Highway in College Park, Fulton County, on June the 21st of 2026. We would ask for our bond recommendation in this particular case is for a $3,500 surety bond, stay away, and no further contact with Mr. Buford. I'm not sure if he is on the line and wishes to have anything to say, and the court can sound for him. It's Jimmy Buford Sr.
I see someone with Jimmy's iPhone.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Buford Sr.,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you wish to address the court today, yes or no? No, yes or no?
No.
Okay, if you don't, because if you do, I'll swear you in, but if you don't, then I'll keep moving.
You
You
can
don't?
keep moving. You
Okay,
can keep moving.
all right, thank you. Mute
Yes, ma'am.
yourself, please, till I give my ruling. Thank you. All right, go ahead, PD.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Buford is 46 years old. He's been in Georgia for the past 20 plus years or so. He currently works as a storeroom warehouse worker, and he's been there for about 3.5 years. He does. I don't think they mentioned any recent violent history, and I can't recall if there were any that appeared. He is a graduate of high school, has 1 year of military as a supply clerk. Not a flight risk. Don't think that he poses a threat to the community. He has significant ties in this community. Again, he's been working for 3.5 years. Um, For these reasons, we would ask for a signature bond. Right now, he's unable to post a significant bond due to the financial strain. So if a signature bond is not allowed, we would ask for the lowest possible bond in this case.
All right. I'm concerned, that this just happened. I'm wanting to make sure there's some cooling down period between the parties. Something is awry there.
And I'm
I'm
sorry,
going,
I should have mentioned he doesn't live with him and he is fine with stay away and not with no contact. They don't live together.
do not live together. Okay. I'm going to order a $3,500 surety bond. With that surety bond, I'm going to order that he stay away from the incident location on Roosevelt Highway. No further contact with with the victim, his father, Jimmy Buford Sr. He should stay away from there and him. The 200 yards away from him are 2 football fields. Have no contact through phone, text, email. No third party should be contacting him on his behalf. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I think that'll be it for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to position number 17, Mrs. Lincoln back.
Oh, is that the one that PD Kim is in?
No, she has a private attorney.
Oh, okay. And you said it's which position? I'm sorry.
17.
17. Okay. This is 26 CR 0042858 Candace Lincoln back, charged with 2 counts of simple battery. Pre-trial.
2 cycles. Last arrest was in 2013 out of Ashburn, Georgia, for possession of marijuana less than an ounce. That case was dismissed. Recommendation from pretrial, Your Honor, was a UJR through the jail and nothing further.
Dave?
Yes, Your Honor. On June 18th of 2026, officers were called to 4501 Tree Lodge Parkway, Atlanta, Georgia, Fulton County. Under count 1, it was alleged that after a verbal dispute, the defendant pushed the victim, Julian Crisculo, in the chest numerous times, causing him to fall over a dining room table. Upon the defendant standing up, the victim pushed him again, causing him to fall into the bed. This encounter was witnessed by the victim's mother, who tried to stop it. The defendant and the victim are roommates. Under count 2, when the defendant saw Mary Caruslo, Julian Caruslo's mother, attempting to record the defendant attacking her son, the defendant attempted to fight the victim for her phone, wrestled her to the floor, grabbed both of her arms, and began to drag her across the room. The defendant and the victim in count 2 are also roommates. At this time, Your Honor, the state's recommendation for bond is that for count 1, there is a $3,000 surety bond. Count 2, $3,000 surety bond for a total of $6,000 surety bond. We're requesting that the defendant have no further contact with both victims, Julian Crisculo and Mary Crisculo, that the defendant stay away from 4501 Tree Lodge Parkway, Atlanta, Georgia, and that the defendant have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and that the defendant also enroll in anger management.
All right, PD. Oh, our private attorney.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. It'll be difficult for her to no contact because she's the only party that's named on the lease. So if that was becoming true, she definitely needs to get her belongings out of the apartment I don't have other than that, I don't have any problem with no contact, and certainly not with the bond amounts. And anger management is fine also. But she's going to need to remove her stuff from the apartment.
All right. How old is she?
She is 37.
Georgia resident or not? Long time or?
Yeah, her entire life.
Okay. What about employment?
She was employed, but I'm not sure after these past 2 days of being in what her current situation is.
Okay.
Your Honor, the state would like to add that we were able to speak with the victims, and they did say that they are fine with the one-time police escort for her to receive all of her belongings.
But they do not want her back at the residence, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
It's in her, I mean, again, it's her name on the lease, but yeah, she is willing to move out.
All right. We have to make sure that the victims are safe at this point.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to order that $6,000 signature bond, 3,000 on each of the charges, and that signature bond will be through the jail. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. Stay away from the incident location, the tree lodge address. I will allow a one-time police escort back to the property to get her personal belongings. No further contact, stay away. No further contact with both victims. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I believe that's all I'm going to order at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Uh-huh.
Next, we got add on number 2, add on number 1, I'm sorry, Mr. Harrison.
Miss Grace,
Yes, ma'am.
can you read that case for me?
Yes, ma'am. The Anthony Harrison, case number 26 Ciara 004289, the letter H. One charge of battery, family violence, first offense, and cruelty to children, third degree.
Okay, thank you.
9 cycles, Your Honor. The last arrest was August 14th, 2024, out of Fulton County for a probation violation. There's a 2023 disorderly conduct, 2017 2 counts of disorderly conduct, 2015 criminal trespass. Also appears to have an FTA hold out of Morrow, Georgia, Your Honor. Recommendation is a level 2 and nothing further.
All right.
Your Honor, this incident occurred June the 24th of 2026, in which the victim in this case is Jasmine Reed, who indicated that she was in an argument with the defendant, and at some point in time, he jumped on top of her and choked her. There appears to have been a child in the room, initials JR. And they were able to see or witness what occurred between the parties. That the argument was over a bottle of alcohol, that they are intimate cohabitants of the apartment, and there were visible bruises on her head and on her face as a result of this. And the child that was in the room and witnessed it is 8 years of age. We'd ask that bond in this amount be set in the amount of a surety of, we're asking for a $5,000 surety on the battery family violence, $2,500 on the cruelty to children. which would make for a 7,500 surety bond. Stay away from the location at not identified in the warrant. I'm sorry, small writing. It's 133 Trinity Street in Atlanta, and no further contact with Jasmine Reed. I'm not sure if that is his child at this time. If it is his child, then I would ask that it be third-party transfer for visitation. If it's not his child, then there would be no contact. We'd also ask that any firearms that he possessed be surrendered at this time as well. Thank you.
All right, PDs?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Harrison is a lifelong resident of Georgia. He's 31 years old. He currently does have family here in Atlanta area. As far as the stay away and no contact, he is fine with abiding by that. He can go live with his mother, who also has an Atlanta address. He is a high school graduate from Mays High School. Currently he works as a staffing agent with the company. Due to his financial situation, however, it would be difficult for him to post a bond. Any bond would essentially be a no bond for Mr. Harrison. For those reasons, Your Honor, we would ask for a signature bond, understanding that he could be required to stay away. He is able to do so. We ask for a signature bond. If not, then we will ask for a lowest possible bond so that the client can be released to prepare his defense as he does once he be released, and also to his moral home.
How old did you say he was, PD Ponder?
31, Your Honor.
And state you did or didn't have contact with the victim.
I can check to see if we did. My bond recommendation was based on what I saw in reference to the facts of the case. I didn't even have this on a pull sheet to originally, so that's why it's an add-on.
Mm-hmm. All right. I will order the on the battery family violence. I'm going to order $3,000 surety bond, and on the cruelty to children, $2,000 surety bond for a total of $5,000 surety. I'm going to order that there be no further contact with the victim at this time and a stay away from the incident location. If he needs to go back to that location, there'll be a one-time police escort to get any personal belongings. If there's visitation allowed with the child, and I guess maybe I shouldn't say that since there's a cruelty charge. So stay away from the child as well, no visitation. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. If the defendant still has any weapons, he needs to surrender them to the sheriff's department immediately. And that's all I'll order for now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Next, we have position number 21.
Okay.
Matt.
This is 26 CR 004287Y, Loretta Hurt Evans, pretrial.
3 cycles out of North Carolina. Last arrest was August 15th, 2019 for driving on a suspended or revoked license. There was no disposition on that case, Your Honor. Recommendation is a UJR and nothing further.
All right. State.
Your Honor, on June 23rd of 2026, officers responded to 6125 Roswell Road, Sandy Springs, Georgia, in Fulton County, in reference to an assault call. Officers spoke with Christopher Dow, who stated the defendant jumped into his vehicle, grabbed him around his neck, and in the midst of doing so, the defendant scratched the victim's arm, which left a mark. The defendant and victim previously lived together for over a year. The defendant fled the scene. The defendant was looked up in GCIC, and it was revealed her driver's license out of North Carolina was suspended. Officers contacted the defendant via phone, and the defendant agreed to return to the scene. While officers were waiting for the defendant to return to the scene, they saw her pull into a gas station and arrested her there. The assault was witnessed by a by the last name of Dunkley. At this time, the state's request is that the defendant have a $1,000 surety bond and for count one, and for count two, that the defendant also have a $1,000 surety bond for total of $2,000 surety bond. We're requesting that the defendant have no further contact with Mr. Christopher Dial, and that she stay away from 6125 Roswell Road, that the defendant have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and that the defendant seek anger awareness. And Your Honor, we did speak to this victim, and he did state that he sought a temporary restraining order against the defendant before this incident occurred, but that she wasn't served yet, which is why she probably did not have knowledge. But at this time, it is an active one.
All right. PD. Whose case is this?
I was interviewing Mr. Alvarado at South Annex. I was wondering what case was going on.
We're on position 21.
21. May I please get the name, please?
Loretta Pert Evans, hyphenated last name.
Yes, Loretta Pert Evans. That is my client, Your Honor.
Okay.
Mr. Pert Evans is actually 31 years old, Your Honor. He has 9 years old son here in Georgia, Your Honor. He is currently residing with his mother at the address that he has at whatchamacallit, the Odyssey. He does have a bachelor's degree from North Carolina, and he is, Your Honor, it's gotta be she. I apologize.
This is Loretta.
My
Do we have
bad.
the right case?
Yes, I got confused. Sorry about that.
All right.
Yes, she has been working as a UPS corporate employee for the last 7 years. I believe that the complaining witness and my client, they do not have any child together, and my client has no objection to stay away and no contact. And I believe this is only like first serious offense that she has. We would like to request for signature on bond and about the contact and stay away. She will be complying to whatever court sees appropriate. That's all, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to order a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial. And that'll be $2,500 on the battery family violence and $500 on the suspended license. She'll be at a level 1. Also, going to order 5 anger awareness courses through pretrial. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I'm going to order no further contact with the victim. Stay away from that incident location. Does she need an escort or not?
Just one time, Your Honor, to retrieve her personal belongings.
All right, one-time law enforcement escort in order to retrieve her personal belongings.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Next, we have position number 21, Ms. Slaughter.
Hold
I
on.
believe Spanish
21.
interpreter cases are ready.
It's 22. We just did 21, huh?
I believe our court certified Spanish interpreter is on the Zoom, so we can proceed with the Spanish cases.
All right.
Okay.
Which numbers is that? But we just finished 21.
Oh, no, we can go with the, is that
Spanish.
the Spanish interpreter, yeah.
Okay.
South
Hi,
Annex, Your Honor.
Miss Lucia.
Good afternoon, Judge Benzie.
Hi, do you affirm that you will interpret from Spanish to English and English to Spanish the proceedings for today without any embellishments to the best of your abilities?
I do.
All right, thank you. What's the first one, PD Kim?
Alvarado from South Annex, Your Honor. Daniel Alvarado.
Okay.
Is that case number one? Oh, no, yeah. Position one?
Yeah, there's two Alvarados.
Oh,
Thank you.
we have an Alvarado Bardalis maybe, and then we have, well, I only see one.
I only see one,
What's
too.
the second one?
Both 1 and 2, even though they have a same last name, they are not related.
2, we have Michael Brooks, so I don't know what you're talking about.
We have
There's another client.
I'm working on
Oh, okay.
the other Alvarado now. I have to make a phone call and I should let you all know.
So it's
I
gonna
have-
be an add-on.
It may be an add-on.
Okay.
That's what I'm expecting.
I have Alvarado Bardalis.
And
That's
I
I
have,
fine.
just said,
yeah, and I have Daniel and I'm just gonna need to make a phone call.
thank you.
All right, we'll go to number 1 there.
All right.
Oh, I thought we had to wait a little bit because ASG Mary Evans Battle is working on Alvarado Daniel. That's my number 1 case.
This is Wilma right here.
This is Wilmer.
Number 2?
No, it's number 1 on the calendar, Wilmer.
Oh yes. I got
Excuse me, Judge. We had a Daniel Alvarado, but they haven't done anything with it. And I see someone on the Zoom under Daniel Alvarado. Can someone ask him who is he or what is he pertaining to on the calendar?
Hello, good afternoon. This is Sergeant Cochran from South Annex. This is Daniel Alvarado right here under the Zoom link, ma'am.
I hope that's his father on the Zoom.
Your Honor, would you like me to find out?
Yes.
El señor Daniel Alvarado, que se encuentra en la llamada de Zoom, si puede abrir su micrófono, por favor.
Sí,
Señor
sí.
Alvarado, ¿qué parentesco tiene usted con el niño Alvarado, con el muchacho Alvarado?
Muy buenas tardes, yo soy el padre.
That is the father.
All right. We're
Okay.
telling to hold. We're trying to see about his son's case right now.
Ok, espéreme un momentito, estamos tratando de ver lo del caso de su hijo.
Okay.
Can you see if there's anyone on for Wilmer Alvarado Bardalis?
On Zoom.
Yes.
Damas y caballeros, si se encuentra alguien en la llamada de Zoom por el caso del señor Wilmer Alvarado Bardales. Si se encuentra alguien en la llamada de Zoom por el caso de Wilmer Alvarado Bardales, por favor prenda su cámara y su micrófono y déjeme saber.
All right, we'll go forward. 26 CR 004266E. Wilmer Alvarado Bardalis is charged with 2 counts of battery.
Vamos a continuar con el caso 26 CR004266E, el estado en contra de Wilmer Alvarado Bardales.
Free trial.
Yes, Your Honor. Last arrest was June 14, 2026, out of Monroe, Georgia, for driving without a valid license. There was no disposition listed.
El caso es agresión física. La jueza pide antecedentes, le indican que el último arresto fue el 14 de junio del 2026 en Morrow, Georgia, por manejar sin licencia de conducir.
2024, disorderly conduct. 2024, criminal trespass.
En el 2024, una acusación de conducta desordenada, errática, y también de allanamiento de morada criminal.
2022, criminal trespass. An FTA from 2024.
En el 2022, otra acusación de allanamiento de morada criminal, y del 2024, una orden de captura por no presentarse a una audiencia.
There's a hold out of the state of Indiana and a hold out of DeKalb County for simple assault from May 13th, 2026. Recommendation is a level 3 and nothing further.
Existe una orden igual de captura en Indiana. Existe también en el condado de DeKalb una acusación por asalto de un evento que ocurrió el 13 de mayo del 2026. Y la recomendación de la fiscalía es un nivel 3.
All right. All right, State.
Yes, Your Honor, I was just looking to see if the victim was on here. This was an argument over a dog. The victim was essentially fostering the defendant's dog.
El suceso que ocurrió es por un argumento, una pelea sobre un perro. La víctima en este caso estaba cuidando al perro del acusado.
She had been fostering the dog for 2 years when the defendant showed up to her door demanding the dog back.
Ella había estado cuidando a este perro por 2 años, cuando el acusado llegó a su casa a pedir que se la devuelva.
He snatched the dog from the victim and went out to the parking lot where the fight continued.
Él agarró con violencia al perro de la víctima y fue al estacionamiento donde continuó el argumento y la pelea.
2 witnesses came out in an attempt to separate the parties. At least 2 people, I think, were bit by the dog at the time.
2 personas, 2 testigos acudieron al lugar de sucesos para tratar de separar a las personas. Parece que 2 personas también fueron mordidas por el perro.
The defendant pushed the victim and kicked her in the back while she was down in the parking lot.
El acusado le empujó a la víctima y le pateó en la espalda de ella mientras estaba en el piso.
At some point, the victim was able to grab the dog and take it back into her residence.
En algún punto, la víctima pudo agarrar al perro y llevárselo de nuevo a la residencia de ella.
She was fostering the dog on behalf of an animal welfare group. This was not something between these 2 parties. This was an official fostering.
Ella estaba cuidando a este perro a nombre de un grupo de protección de animales. Esto no era un acuerdo que hubo entre las 2 personas.
Based on the criminal history and the circumstances surrounding this matter,
Basándonos en la historia criminal, en el historial criminal y las circunstancias de este caso,
the state is recommending a $2,000 surety per charge.
la fiscalía recomienda un bono asegurado de $2,000 para fianza por cada acusación.
No contact with Jessica Dockery, the victim, Titana, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, Calhoun, or Mycian Hearns.
Ningún contacto con la víctima, Jessica Dockery, Taitana Calhoun y Marcia Hearns.
And to stay away from 916 Wood Creek Drive in Roswell.
También permanecer lejos de la dirección del 916 Wood Creek Drive en Roswell.
No drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. Thank you.
Y no drogas, bebidas alcohólicas o armas mientras está bajo fianza.
All right. PD Kim?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Alvarado Bardales is 37 years. He has been residing here in Georgia for more than 13 years. And Your Honor,
Ajá. La abogada defensora indica que el señor Alvarado Bardales tiene 37 años de edad, que ha estado viviendo en el estado de Georgia por 13 años.
he is currently residing with his child of his mother, mother of his children, and he does have one U.S. citizen child.
Él está actualmente viviendo con la mamá de sus hijos, tiene un hijo que es ciudadano americano.
And he's right now gainfully employed as a carpenter, and he is not qualified for public defender services.
Él trabaja en este momento pintando carros, no califica para las servicios del abogado defensor público.
Once he's released from the jail, Your Honor, he is actually not going to be released for a while because he does have a hold at DeKalb County, Indiana, and most of all, ICE. So he will be incarcerated long. So we ask for the battery to be signature on bond so he can be released to other detention centers.
Él no va a salir libre, no importa la fianza que se le dé, porque existen órdenes de retención del condado de DeKalb, del estado de Indiana y de ICE. Entonces, lo que la abogada defensora pide es un bono de fianza únicamente con la firma para que pueda ser entregado a la siguiente jurisdicción.
He has no objection to stay away from the witnesses and incident location. He does not reside there. With Jessica Dockery, he has no child. They don't have any relationship. And other witnesses like Maxine Hearns and Tatia Calhoun, they don't have any relationship. So it will be totally okay to stay away and have no contact with them.
Él no tiene ningún problema con una orden de no contacto con Jessica Dockery, con Tatiana Calhoun o con Marcia Hearns. Tampoco tiene ningún problema de permanecer lejos de la dirección donde ella vive en el 916 de Wood Creek Drive.
Nothing further from defense, Your Honor.
Eso es todo por parte de la defensa.
All right. So it sounds to me that the dad, Mr. Alvarado, is not the victim in this case.
Your Honor, the dad is for another case.
That's the other
Oh,
Alvarado.
that's the other one.
Yeah, we don't have
I'm sorry.
it's not used yet. So,
Getting them mixed up. I apologize.
No
So the
problem.
victims are not online. Is that correct? Either of the
Correct.
victims. Okay. All right.
We can sound for them. I did have a note that Miss Dockery might be there. I can't tell from, Motorola, iPhone, whatever, if they're
Right.
here, but she did ask for the no further contact and the stay away.
All right. Sound for both of the. I think Miss Lucia has both names. Can you sound for them, please?
Your Honor, I do not believe that the victims are Spanish speakers. Just based on the names, I apologize.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
That's
I'm
fine.
happy to sound for them in Spanish if you'd like me to.
Won't hurt.
Okay. Si alguna de las siguientes personas habla español y se encuentra en la llamada de Zoom, la señora Jessica Dockery, la señora Taiten Calhoun o Marcia Hearns. Si están en la llamada de Zoom, pueden por favor abrir su cámara y su micrófono.
All right. I'll go ahead and give my ruling. I'm going to got these holds, and I guess he's not going anywhere.
Pues yo hablo español, pero no sé qué quisieron decir, no entendí.
¿Quién habló?
Daniel Alvarado.
¿El papá o el hijo?
Ah, el hijo, el hijo.
Oh, ok. No, esto no es para usted, Daniel. Espéreme un
Ok,
ratito.
una pregunta.
No, todavía no. Estamos en otro caso. Ok, deme un segundo. All right, so that was Mr. Alvarado in jail thinking that this was related to his case, but I just told him to just hold off a second, that we're in another case and we'll be right with him.
Very seldom do we have people with the exact same name, so we apologize. It's been confusing. For this case, for Alvarado Bardalis, and first name Wilmer, I'm going to order a signature bond to be released to his hold, 2,000 on each of the charges for a total of 4,000 signature bond through the jail to be released to his holds. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And stay away from the incident location. No further contact with the victims. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. Is there anything else, counsel, that I need to order in that one?
No, Your Honor, I believe you covered it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Y el
Thank you.
fallo de la juez señor Alvarado Bardales es un bono de fianza de $2,000 por cada una de sus dos acusaciones, con un total de $4,000, pero únicamente bajo su firma por medio de la oficina anterior a los juicios en la cárcel. Entonces usted va a firmar y va a ser entregado a las otras jurisdicciones donde tiene las órdenes de retención. Una orden judicial también de no drogas, alcohol o ningún tipo de arma mientras está bajo fianza. Permanezca lejos de la dirección y de las víctimas y ningún contacto con las víctimas. Y eso es todo. Buenas tardes.
All right, thank you.
Position number 26.
Do we want to see if the other Spanish case is ready yet?
Yes, let's see. So we can let Miss Lucia, because the other
The
you
other
ready for that one,
Alvarado.
right? PD Kim. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we have to check with
He
Miss
was
Evans.
Evans Battle. State, you all
Yes.
need to check with her to see.
and
I
he
will.
was just on Zoom, but I don't see him anymore.
Right.
But yeah, I do see him. He is on Zoom.
He is, but Miss Evans Battle, I think, was trying to
She
see if
might
they
still
were-
be on the phone. Usually she responds if she hears us talking about her in
There she
Zoom.
comes. Her
Okay.
ears were burning. There she comes.
My ears were burning because I was on the phone as well. But we have not been able to contact one of the victims. So I'm going to do that while we're here. So the option is either she's able to stay and wait, or we have enough time to continue it for the calendar tomorrow.
I'm okay. I can wait. Do you need Ms. Evans Battle any help contacting a victim, like language help?
I'm going to have my victim advocate perform those tasks so I can keep going with the calendar.
Okay.
I will be right
Okay.
here, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, deputies, who do we have again?
46, Ms. Slaughter.
46, okay.
26.
Oh, 26. Oh, I keep taking us in the 40s.
Judge, you keep giving us more
I
cases.
know. I am not hearing very well today. I apologize. Hold on.
I believe she told me that she actually had a private attorney.
Oh, does she? Is there anyone here
Yes.
representing Naya Slaughter? I don't know if I see another private attorney on the line.
I'm ready to represent her if there's no attorney.
Miss Slaughter, do you have a private attorney or the public defender?
My mom's been trying to get in touch with my attorney since I've been locked up. Like, we haven't been able to get in touch with him. I don't know
I'll
So
just go ahead and
I
represent
did
her.
say Ms. Kim can represent me today.
Sure.
Okay. All right. This is 26 CR 004280J, Naya Slaughter, pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor. She has 2 cycles. Last arrest August 6, 2024 out of South Fulton for theft by deception and robbery. There was no disposition listed for this case. There's also a second case from South Fulton, also for theft by deception and robbery from July 7th of 2024 with no disposition. Recommendation is a level 3 and nothing further.
All right. State.
Yes, Your Honor. On March 8th of 2025, the defendant pawned a black Apple iPhone belonging to the victim, Mr. Eric Hammond, at an ECO ATM inside of the Kroger located at 590 Cascade Avenue, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, Fulton County. The phone was reported stolen on March 2nd of 2025 by the victim. And just for clarification, Your Honor, an ECO ATM is basically like an ATM kiosk in which you can sell your phones. So at this time, the state is requesting for bond that the defendant have a $500 surety bond. For recommendations, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. That the defendant stay away from 590 Cascade Avenue, Southwest Atlanta in Fulton County, and that the defendant participate in an anti-theft course.
PD Kim.
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Slaughter is 23 years young and completing GED successfully at Atlanta Tech College. She got a CNA caregiver licensing. Right now, she's working part-time as a caregiver, and also part-time she is trying to create her own content to be a newscaster. Your Honor, we ask on bond. Right now, there's $1,000.
Barely hear you. You're going out on us.
Oh, okay. She already has $1,000 surety bond set, and we ask for signature on bond so she can be released. And this happened a year ago, and she denies the allegation. She said that she doesn't even know Mr. Eric Heyman, and she believed that she had the legitimate ownership of that phone. And we ask for a signature on bond. Thank you.
Okay. I am concerned about her other cases. So I'm not going to do the signature bond, but the state has recommended it come down to a 500 surety as opposed to a 1,000 surety. So I will go with that recommendation.
Can we do
$500.
$50 cash bond, because it will be extremely hard to find any bonding company that will process $500. So can we do $50 cash
All
bond?
right, $50 cash bond. And with that $50 cash bond, she is to stay away from the victim. No, for the contact rather with the victim. Stay away from the Kroger on Cascade. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. I don't know if she would be able to take an anti-theft course on her own when she gets out.
No,
Not
Your
sure.
Honor.
Okay. I will not order that.
Thank you.
But she does need to be careful. I was trying to see what else to order because she has 3 or 4 theft cases in some shape, form, or fashion. So there's something going on that she needs to be careful of. So
Judge, I am really flailing at this, I think, today. Is this Slaughter Nyla?
uh-huh.
Did Ms. Kim, maybe because they had a private attorney, because we had a consent bond offer.
Oh,
Okay. I'm so sorry. I didn't
okay.
realize
I
it.
thought,
let me
yeah,
back
'cause
up a little bit.
Did
All
you
right.
sign? I thought you signed it though.
Oh, let's
Okay.
see.
No, it's
Hold
not
on.
signed.
It's not
Oh.
signed? Okay, then. Well, no matter then.
What's the
guys ready to
consent bond
decide?
terms?
Yeah,
Do
we
we
will go
want,
with the
do you
consent
want
bond.
them or do you want to?
Okay, then, I apologize for stepping over everybody today.
Oh, no, that's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, my computer's not cooperating now.
Oh, what do you have, Miss Grace? Do you have a copy of it?
$3,000 signature bond through pretrial level 2. Enrolled in a theft prevention course. No further contact with Eric Harmon. No drugs, alcohol, or weapons, and no further violations of the law.
I think I
think
like
my
the
client
consent
is-
bond.
Yes.
That
Miss
gets her in the class. I was trying to get her to a class, so the 3,000, we'll go with the consent bond. PD Kim, you're
consent
okay
bond,
with
is
that?
it okay? Can I just quickly ask my
Oh,
client?
I'm
Is
sorry,
it
yes,
okay?
you do need to ask your client.
Yes. I can call her. if
Slaughter,
you
can
want.
you hear your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like to have a signature on bond, which you do not have to pay? You can go home. Okay, sounds good. She wants to
Okay.
take it. Yes,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
so it's a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial, level 2. And she's to take the anti-theft course. And the same conditions about staying away from that Kroger on Cascade. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond, and no further contact with the victim.
Okay, Ms. Evan Battles, can you send that over to Ms. Kim for signature, please?
Yep, I think she was gonna do it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's good. Hey, Mr. Pleasant.
What was the last name again, Deputy?
Pleasant.
P. Okay.
Number 8.
This is 26 CR 004269J Daniel Duplessis. Pretrial.
25 cycles. Last arrest June 11, 2026 for burglary and theft by taking. Does appear to be on probation for theft by taking, sentence May 11, 2026 to 12 months probation under 24 CR 008392. There's a 2025 battery, 2022 theft by taking, 2019 theft by taking, 2019 theft by shoplifting, 2017 theft by taking. Also has history out of Florida. Grand theft convictions out of Florida from 2010 and 2009. There are additional open cases out of Fulton County. There's an open case for burglary in the second degree under 25 PI 005353, an open theft by shoplifting under 25 SC 007675, an open case for burglary, criminal trespass, and obstruction under 26 SC 00413. An open case for burglary, 2 counts, and theft by taking under 26 PI 004662. An open case out of Clayton County for battery, interference with government property, violating family violence order, and battery and obstruction of a law enforcement officer. Recommendation from pretrial, Your Honor, was a level 3 and nothing further.
Okay. State.
Yes, Your Honor. There's already a $3,000 surety per charge already set by the previous magistrate. We would ask that it remain in light of the multi-state and lengthy criminal history, and to stay away from MARTA with no drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. Thank you.
So that's a 9.
Correct.
$9,000 surety existing?
Yes.
Okay. Does it stay away from all MARTA?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, PDs?
Yes, Your Honor. My client has no objection to stay away from the mother. I believe there is already suspension, and he said he will not go back there. He is 48 years old, and he was born in New York, has been here in Georgia for 16 years. And Your Honor, he does not have any child. He does have no employment at this point. He is basically searching for a job, and while he's looking for a job, he has been a main caregiver for his 77 years old auntie, who definitely is depending on him for daily medication taking and self-care. We ask for a signature on bond through pretrial. I understand that it may not be, he may not be qualified for that because of open cases. In that case, we ask for the lowest possible bond, $1,000 per charge, total of $3,000 as surety bond. He has a bachelor's degree from Canada. His major was sports medicine, and we ask for the lowest possible bond. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to, based on his history and other factors as well, I'm going to continue the $9,000 surety bond already preset, which is 3,000. Is it 9? Is it 3,000 per?
Per charge, correct, Your Honor.
Okay. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 12.
Oh, there is 4. I apologize.
That's why I was looking at. Look, we're not doing math, hopefully, but yes, that's 12.
That is 12.
All right, $12,000 surety bond. And he is to stay away from all MARTA, abide by the suspensions that are already in place. So he'll need to find other ways to transport around since he can't use MARTA trains nor buses. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I think that's it.
Position number 10, Ms. Inslee.
Okay. This is 26 CR 004260L. Consuela Inslee, charged 1 count of battery family violence. Pretrial.
2 cycles. The last arrest was out of East Point for theft by taking misdemeanor from February 3rd, 2021. There was no disposition listed. Recommendation is a level 2 and nothing further.
State.
I'll take this one. Defendant got mad and her boyfriend demanded he leave. Victim was in the shower. He says when he finishes, I think he means when he finishes, he'll leave. Defendant attacked victim after he got out of the shower, left scratches on him. Officers responded 4 hours before this to them having another incident. This all happened at 4590 Washington Road in South Fulton on the 23rd. Let's see. We are asking for a $3,500 surety, stay away from the incident location, no contact with the victim, Antonio Powell. I will check to see, this is actually my case, so if Your Honor will give me a minute, I'll see if we made victim contact, but that is the recommendation at this time.
And that recommendation again, I'm sorry.
3,500 surety, stay away, no contact. It looks like since it's family violence, we normally ask for FVIP as well. No drugs, alcohol, or weapons. I'm not seeing where we made victim contact. If we could sound for Antonio Pell, but based on no contact, we would, with the victim, we would stand by or stay away and no contact.
All right. PD?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Ansley is 49 years old, and she has been here in Georgia for more than 6 years. Your Honor, after graduating from high school, she went to college a little bit for childcare. Because of her disability, she has been living with a SSID, and it is not enough. So she's still qualified for public defender services. All my client want to have is Mr. Complaining witness to get out of her place. The incident location is my client's place, and he has no reason to be there. They do not live together. They don't have a child together. My client does not want to have any contact with him. Actually, my client is scared of him, and I advised her to file for restraining order or TPO and eviction process if he refused to leave voluntarily. But I believe that he is not there at this point. However, we can definitely check with a law enforcement officer to verify. We ask for signature on bond. This is her first violence related case. And other than that, no contact still, I mean, as long as she can go back home, no contact is definitely okay. Thank you.
And they live at this residence together?
He should be left by now, so that's why I'm asking for law enforcement officer verification, so that way she can return home safely.
Do you have any information on that, State?
I was reading our attempts to reach out to the victim, but we don't have anything about who lives where or who's on lease or anything like that, or if he's left.
It's my client's place, Your Honor. I guess the apartment is in her name, so
We guess or we know?
we know, so she is ready to file for eviction process if he has not left yet.
All right. I'm going to order a $3,500 signature bond through pretrial. And that'll be a level 2. And I'm going to order I'm going to order 6 anger awareness courses. Then to order no further contact with the defendant. I'm going to allow the defendant rather, to go back to the premises and have a police escort with her to sweep the property. And if it is apparent that the victim has moved, then the defendant may stay at the residence. If the victim still has items there, then the defendant will need to reside elsewhere until the victim is vacated. If not, then the defendant will have to stay away from that location. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I believe that'll be it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Hey. All right, next we got number 11, Mr. Feltus.
This is 26 CR 004273F Joshua Feltus retrial.
Yes, Your Honor. 5 cycles. Last arrest was May 27th, 2026, out of Fulton County for theft by shoplifting. There are 2 open cases out of Fulton County. Case number 26 CR 0000501F, criminal trespass and damage to property. There's also an additional open case under 26 CR 002-180F for 3 counts of simple battery family violence. He is currently being supervised by a pretrial on both cases, Your Honor, and we will be doing a bond surrender. Nothing further.
Dave?
Yes, Your Honor. Defendant jumped the fence of Santa Fe Villa Apartments at 2370 Metropolitan Parkway. We are asking, there's already a $3,000 surety already set, excuse me. So we would ask that it remain. No further contact with the victim, Danielle Calhoun, Calhuan, I think is how it's spelled, and to stay away from the incident location at 2370 Metropolitan Parkway. We will defer to defense as to whether or not a social worker visit is in order. No drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. Thank you.
All right, PD?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Feltus is 22 years young, and he says he's residing with his father at current address we have at the Odyssey. He graduated from high school 2022, and Your Honor, we would like to request for signature on bond still because as of now, he does not have any employment and he has no funds to make any bond payment. On top of that, if pretrial service are going to surrender those 2 bonds, he will still be here even though he gets signature on bond for this particular case. We ask for the lowest possible bond. Thank you.
Okay. All right, I'm going to continue with the 3,000 surety that's already set. And no further contact with the victim and staying away from the incident location. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. I think that'll be it.
Thanks, Your Honor.
Position number
Thank you,
20.
Judge, was that 3,000 or 2?
3.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
We have position number 22, Ms. Perryman.
Okay.
Perryman.
This is 26 CR 004-278J, Kiera Perryman. Retrial.
3 cycles. Last arrest was January 22nd, 2023, out of Fulton County for driving on a suspended or revoked license. She did take a NOLO on that case, Your Honor. Recommendation is a level 1 and nothing further.
You said 3 cycles, you gave me 1.
The last arrest was a NOLO for driving while license suspended or revoked in 2023.
23. Okay. Thank
Yes,
you.
Your Honor.
State.
Yes, Your Honor. So on March 31st of 2025, the defendant called the police in which the victim, so I'm sorry, my apologies. On March 31st, 2025, the victim called the police in which the victim, whose name Nadine Spain, she worked at the leasing office in which the defendant lives. And the leasing, Nadine Spain, the victim, called the police stating that the defendant threatened to come to the office and slap the victim in her face. About 20 minutes later, the defendant did arrive at the leasing office and got into the victim's face, chest bumped her, and pulled her hair out at the root. At this time, Your Honor, the state's request is that the defendant have a $1,000 surety bond for count 1. Count 2, also a $1,000 surety bond, totaling $2,000 surety bond. We're requesting that the defendant have no further contact with Nadine Spain, that the defendant stay away from 7001, so 7001 Clementine Trail, Fairburn, Georgia, that the defendant undergo anger awareness, and that the defendant have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons.
All right. So this incident location that's the apartment leasing office?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. PD?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Perrimont is 27 years old. She was born and raised here in Georgia. She has one child. Your Honor, as a single mom, she has been working very hard as a security operation at airport. She's afraid that she's going to lose her job because of this arrest. Your Honor, that incident location was apartment complex. I believe the person, the complaint witness, is a managing officer, the leasing officer at that property. My client has not even gone out there. She doesn't live there. She has no contact with her. My client has no objection to no contact, stay away from that location, Your Honor. Even though it has been more than 1 year and 3 months, there has been ample time to cool off. She doesn't mind not having any contact with her. My client denies the allegation, and Your Honor, she has never had any kind of violence related cases. We ask for a signature on bond. After graduating from high school successfully, she also got a cosmetology license and certification, and she's a single mom for one child, and that child really desperately needs her. Thank you.
Okay. I will give her a signature bond on the first charge, which is the battery. It'll be $2,000 on the battery and $2,000 on the terroristic threats, for a total of $4,000 signature bond through pretrial. And that'll be at a level 1. I'm going to have her to take 10 anger awareness courses through pretrial, have no further contact with the victim, and to stay away from the incident location. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I think that'll be it. Anything else, counsel?
Your Honor, can I verify with a pretrial officer if 10 anger awareness is all free? Because I think there was like limit on classes for like 5 classes were free. Can
Is
I
it?
check
Yeah.
with
Pretrial?
One moment, let me verify that, Your Honor.
Okay. I hadn't heard that before.
Judge, I'm ready.
All right.
So it is correct. I verified that 10 is fine. They will all be free as long as they're all done through pretrial. 10 is fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. All right. We'll stick with the 10 courses. Anything else?
Nothing further from defense, Your Honor.
All
Nothing
right.
from the state.
Thank you.
All right, next number 19, Mac.
Okay. '26 CR 004263H, Joshua Mack, pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor. Let's see. Last arrest was May 18, 2026, out of Fulton County for disorderly conduct. There does appear to be an open case out of Clayton County for terroristic threats and acts, disorderly conduct, and criminal trespass. In addition, there's a 2025 conviction for criminal trespass, 2024 criminal trespass, 2024 willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer, and 2023 false report of a crime. There's also probation out of Fulton County for disorderly conduct and criminal trespass, sentenced June 2nd, 2026 to 12 months probation. There's probation out of Fulton County for aggravated assault and theft by taking, sentenced October 2nd, 2023 to 10 years probation. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you. State. Okay, state.
You said the last name is Mack?
Yes, Joshua Mack, 19.
Are y'all done with the Alvarado? Are we done with Daniel Alvarado? No, we're not done with him yet. You welcome.
I'm gonna have to look it up, Judge. I so apologize for
I
that.
filed it down. I didn't write a cheat sheet for it, but I filed it down if you want me to wing it.
Okay, then, if you'll look at
Okay.
that, please, then thank you.
So yesterday, Your Honor, Mr. Mack, the defendant, was wearing a ski mask. The officers approached him and said, "You're not allowed to do that in public." He opened a bottle of liquor and began consuming it. They told him not to do that as well. Pandemonium ensued, so to speak. We would be asking for, let's see, 1,000 surety per charge for a total of 3,000. Stay away from the incident location, which I believe was on Peachtree Street, but I'll verify. No drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. Nothing further.
Right. PD.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Mack is 22 years old. He's a lifelong resident of Atlanta, Georgia. He currently does not have any children. He does have employment. He works for Taco Bell. He's been there for about 2 weeks. He is unable currently to post a bond as he has not started to receive his full checks at this time. He is unable to post a bond. I don't think that there were any failure to appears. And during this incident, there are no allegations of any sort of violence. For those reasons, we would ask for a signature bond. Otherwise, we would ask for the lowest possible bond in this case.
All right. I'm going to order that $3,000 surety bond, 1,000 on each of the charges. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. He is to stay away from the incident location. No further contact with the victim. I think that's it.
Yeah, the victims are the officers, so I guess no negative contact with officers. It did happen on 300 Peachtree Street roundabout.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
Thank you.
All right, next we have 31, Mr. Washington.
What number?
31.
Oh, okay. This is 26 CR 004286B Marvin, Washington. Retrial.
8 cycles. Last arrest was January 11th, 2026, out of Fulton County for a probation violation. Appears to have an open case out of Fulton County for criminal trespass and damage to property under 26 CR 001580B. There's a 2024 conviction for theft by shoplifting, FTAs from 2024 and 2025. Also appears to have 5 cycles out of the state of Maryland. Recommendation is a level 3 and nothing further.
All right. State.
Yes, Your Honor. On June 25th, 2026, an officer escorted the victim, Yasmin Wilkerson, and her mother through Piedmont Park located at 1071 Piedmont Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia, Fulton County, in an attempt to locate her stolen AirPods. Her AirPods were stolen on June 20th, 2026 from her vehicle. The victim informed the officer her AirPods kept pinging in the location of Piedmont Park and surrounding stores over the past few days. Upon getting close to the pinging location on June 25th of 2026, the victim hit the alarm sound for her AirPods. The alarm sounded closely under a pavilion with 2 individuals. The officer asked who had the AirPods once they got to that pavilion, and the defendant admitted he did have those AirPods and that he took them from a Dollar General because he liked the case. At this time, the state is asking that the bond be remain as set by the magistrate judge of $3,000 surety, and that the defendant have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, as well as undergo an anti-theft course.
Okay. PDs. Or is that you, P. Honda?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Washington, 32 years old. He's been in Georgia for about the last 2 years. Currently has family here. He lives with his mother in the Metro Atlanta area. Okay. Um, okay, I'm sorry about that. He does have an address here in the Metro Atlanta area. He has completed some college. I don't believe that there were any violent history stated. With those reasons, we would ask for the lowest possible bond. He's unable to post a bond for this, inclined to allow either a $1,000 surety bond or a $25 cash bond for Mr. Washington.
Now I'm going to order $3,000 surety bond for Mr. Washington, which his history is not that great. That 3,000 surety bond, he is to I don't know, stay away from Piedmont Park State? Or is that where the car was broken into somewhere else and then the iPods are pinging there, I think.
That's correct, Your Honor. The latter is correct.
Do we want to order him to stay out of Piedmont Park or not?
Your Honor, the defendant does not have to stay out of Piedmont Park.
Okay. All right. But we'll at least say no further contact with the victim. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And I believe that's it.
All right, let's go to 12, Mr. Glover.
Okay. This is 26 CR 004268B Kendrick Glover.
Yes.
Retrial.
First arrest, Your Honor. Recommendation is a UJR.
All right.
It's the first arrest out of Georgia, Your Honor. He has a multi-state, since he's a CDL driver, he has some, traffic tickets from other states. Nothing else popped really. He was, there was a call from a charity saying that a semi truck had struck a pole outside their business. And on video, a gentleman can be seen leaving the semi and going to an abandoned building across the street. The police were called. The defendant walked up during the investigation. Police noted that he appeared intoxicated, may or may not have had vomit on and or urine on him. They weren't clear about that. He blew a .091, I believe is what it says in the police report. There were multiple bottles of alcohol that had been consumed, and some had been poured into a hydration water bottle. So the state is going to ask for a $5,000 surety on each of the DUIs, the DUI per se, and the DUI in a commercial motor vehicle. And then 1,000 on the open container and another 1,000 on the improper / erratic lane change. No drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. And I stay away from that charity location. I will get the address here in just a second.
All right. PDs. Or PD Ponder, is this your case? Oh, no.
No.
I apologize. May I please have a last name, ma'am?
Glover. Kendrick Glover.
Kendrick Glover is my client, Your Honor.
Okay.
Mr. Kendrick Glover is 39 years old, born and raised here in Georgia. Your Honor, he graduated from high school 2007 successfully. And after that, he does have a business management studies and also clinical therapy, even though he couldn't finish and get the degree. He has been working very hard as a truck driver, Your Honor. We asked for the lowest possible bond. I do understand that DUI, it may be difficult to get a signature on bond, and yet we ask for the lowest possible bond, maximum of $1,000 surety bond. Thank you.
The incident location is 300 Wendell Court. I think it's pronounced Dismas Charities, DISMAS.
So I guess my question would be, does he still, I don't know, I guess he can't drive. If he had to deliver there again. Guess not.
He's presumed to be innocent, I believe, until he gets proven to be guilty of DUI. He can have a driving permit to work for the work, to drive for work, and hospital, lawyer, court, Your Honor. It is his livelihood. I would like to request for the limited permit, Your Honor, if the DMV approves.
I doubt it. I don't know.
I was going to say, he crashed a semi. I would be very concerned about letting him behind the wheel myself personally.
Right. Without having gone through some type of rehabilitation with his drinking.
I mean, he had 7 open bottles of vodka. That's
7,
Your Honor.
But there's no proof that those are his, Your Honor.
He blew a .09. There's somebody's, and then he did something else then. I've got him per se.
We are not here to discuss the facts of the case, Your Honor.
All right.
Arrest, Your Honor.
I can barely hear you, PD Kim.
This is first DUI arrest for him, so we would like to request for grace and mercy. He does need to make a living.
Well, but I don't want him to kill anybody, but I cannot give him a signature bond, although it may be his first. It's the seriousness of it. And, I didn't get from you. Is he from Georgia? Or
Yes,
no?
he was born and raised here in Georgia. He's been here for 39 years, all his life.
Well, I'm very concerned about what happened. I'm going to stick with the state's recommendation, 5,000 on each of the DUIs. And
Your Honor, I believe there was already
you already
DUI.
have a preset bond or not?
Yes, preset bond total of $6,880. But I'm gonna double check, Your Honor. That was my note. I mean, including
Do you have
every
that
other.
state? Does he have a pre-existing bond?
Yes, he does, Your Honor.
State, do you all see it as well?
Let me pull it back up. Okay.
Yes, he does. For all charges, total $6,880.
Do we know the breakdown?
Yes, 4,000, 780, 600, 1,500 for the last DUI under the influence. Let's say
Miss Kim is
The-
correct. That
Okay.
is what it shows. However,
Well,
based on the fact
I
that
would-
he has an interstate his driving history, and again, is getting a DUI in a commercial motor vehicle caused the state to some concern along with the 7 open bottles, which is why we asked to increase it.
Yeah, I'm very, very concerned. That's a somewhat low bond. So I tell you what, the first DUI, would be the 4,000. We'll leave that at 4,000. And then the second charge, possession of the open container. I want to make that $1,000. And then the improper erratic lane change can stay at the 600. And then the DUI, the last one,
it's almost like the same thing, Your Honor. The first DUI.
well, if we leave the second one at 1,500, then it'll be 7,100. My math serves me correctly. 4,000, 1,600, and 1,500.
Yes.
Is that 100? Someone? That's what I would like to make it, 7,100.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. And you know, again, no driving unless he has the proper credentials. And if he doesn't have them, then he'll just have to find something else to do in the meantime. But I don't think he should be driving at all. And I'm not going to give an order for a permit or anything. He needs to probably, let me add this to it, that he would go to at least 2 AA courses a week while he's on bond. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond.
Do we want random screens, Your Honor? I know we normally don't do that, but I also know this is kind of a special
Well,
case.
if I were having him to go through pre-trial, maybe, but if he goes to
Okay.
the AA meetings, that's a start.
Okay.
Maybe he goes on his own. Okay. Thank you.
Was that a good bond, right?
Yes.
Your Honor, can I clarify my understanding? So if the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, says he can have a limited permit through, they have a administrative hearing, I think he should be allowed to do according to that authority. May we please at least, comply by that?
Yes, I think if he does his administrative hearing and we'll see.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's
Okay.
fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this we got 13, Mr. Henry.
Okay. This is 26 CR 004259G. Brian Hammond, is it? The
Yeah.
13?
Yes.
Okay.
16 cycles. Last arrest was April 13th, 2026, out of Fulton County for criminal trespass. There appears to be an open case out of Clayton County from March 24th, 2025 for criminal trespass. Appears to be on probation out of Fulton County for theft by taking misdemeanor, sentence April 28, 2026 to 12-month probation. Also, there's a 2025 possession and use of drug-related objects conviction, 2024 driving while license suspended or revoked, 2023 battery, 2018 theft by taking, 2016 possession of marijuana less than an ounce, 2015 criminal trespass, and an FTA from 2023. Recommendation, Your Honor, is a level 3 and nothing further.
All right. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. He was at the MARTA station at 641 West Peachtree Street Northwest. He was not in compliance with a previous suspension that was issued April the 12th of 2026 regarding an open theft by taking case. He has several orders of either supervision or even if it's been a probated suspended sentence in the past year. Our bond recommendation is $2,500 surety. Stay away from the Peachtree Street location, MARTA, as well as all MARTAs in compliance with any suspensions or bans that are already in place. Thank you.
All right, PD. Whose
Yes, Your
case?
Honor. Yes. Mr.
Okay.
Hammond is 42 years old, Your Honor, and I believe he has been residentially challenged for the last 2 years, and it has been extremely difficult. He has a 7-year-old child. However, he's not able to live with him because of his lack of employment and lack of funds. He's not able to pay for any bond. So any kind of bond would be like having a no bond to him. Graduated from high school 2001, and he will not go to MARTA again. And I will definitely ask social worker to provide housing resources. We ask for a signature on bond through a pretrial. If Your Honor is not inclined to give him a signature on bond, we ask for a maximum $10 cash bond. Thanks.
Now I'm going to order the $2,500 surety bond. Stay away from all MARTA and adhere to any of the suspensions. So find another way to travel around. No bus or train through MARTA. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's we got. All right, so I don't understand. So what's the bond? 2,500.
Oh, on this one, that's $2,500 surety.
I can't pay no bonds. I can't get a signature bond.
Mr.
No,
Hammond, you
not
have a
with
right
that
to remain
history.
silent. If you have any
sorry.
question, please call me.
I can't. I didn't understand what you said.
You have a right to remain silent. I strongly recommend you to remain silent.
And this got 15, Mr. Lemus. Okay, but I still don't understand what's on here. 2,500. I ain't got no money for me. I'm saying for 2 weeks to go on to say it's on the front. Huh?
This is 26 CR 004258A, Roberto Lemus. Pretrial.
Which number again, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
15.
15, okay.
Roberto Lemus.
Tw- 22 cycles. Last arrest was May 24, 2026, out of East Point, Georgia, for theft by taking. Does appear to be on probation out of Gwinnett County for possession of a Schedule 1 controlled substance and giving false name, address, or birthday. Sentence on that case, July 12, 2022 to 5 years on probation. There's also an open case out of Fulton County for theft by taking under 25 CR 003-380A. There's a 2022 conviction for giving false name and possession of a Schedule 1, 2023 abandonment of a dependent child, 2023 battery family violence and simple assault family violence, FTAs from 2022 and 2023. Recommendation, Your Honor, is a level 3 and nothing further.
And Your Honor, this incident occurred at 771 Lindbergh Drive in Atlanta when he was attempting to forcibly enter into apartments. He also was attempting to enter into vehicles that were parked in the complex. And once he was discovered, he fled the scene. It appears that on his way over one of the balconies, he took a toy. The victim in the case is Cortez Oscar. The bond recommendation is in this case for the loitering is $1,500 on the loitering and $1,500 on the theft by taking for a $3,000 surety bond based on all of his open cases, and he's currently under an order of probation. That he stay away from that 771 Lindbergh Drive location. It appears to be an apartment complex. I don't know the name of the complex, but if he'll just stay from that location and stay away, have no further contact with the victim, Cortez Oscar, no alcohol, drugs, weapons while out on bond. Thank you.
All right, PD.
Yes, Judge. Mr. Lemus is 32 years old. He's been a lifelong resident of Atlanta, Georgia. Currently residentially challenged. He does have two children, ages 8 and 6. He's a high school graduate of Tri-City High School. Has significant ties to the community. He would like to be released, allowed to be released. From jail. He does not have an income at the time, so he would not be able to post bond at this moment. For those reasons, Your Honor, understanding that signature bond may not be allowed, we would ask for the lowest possible bond in this case, not a $1,000 surety bond, then a $500 cash bond in this case.
How old is he?
He is 32.
Should know that.
I'm going to order that $3,000 surety bond, $1,500 on each. It's got 2 FTAs and a long history. And I'm going to order that he stay away from that apartment complex. On no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. And did I hear no further contact or no? Or just to stay away?
And it was a no further contact. There is a victim that's named.
Okay. And no further contact with the victim.
All right, next we got 25, Mr. Robbins.
$25.
Judge, I think he said Robinson.
Okay, let's see. I think it's 25. Yeah. It is 26 CR 00 4283G, Jeremy Robinson. Retrial.
8 Cycles. Last arrest was December 15th, 2019, out of East Point for criminal trespass. There's a 2018 disorderly conduct conviction. Recommendation is a level 1, nothing further.
Okay.
Your Honor, on June 24th of 2026, an officer was approached by a MARTA employee at 41 10th Street, Fulton County, Georgia, stating the defendant was attempting to sell MARTA FIFA chip cards in exchange for money. At this time, Your Honor, the state is requesting that the defendant have a $1,000 surety bond, that the defendant stay away from all MARTA locations in the metro Atlanta area, as well as the Atlanta area, and then the defendant has no engagement with alcohol, drugs, or weapons.
All right. PD?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Robinson is 33 years old, lifelong resident of Atlanta, Georgia. High school graduate from Banneker High School. We are fine with the stay away from the MARTA. Just to provide a little context, this was an incident where he wasn't just I guess just having any type of contact or harassing contact with any person that, or as far as the allegations, it was just him trying to sell, I guess, like a buy card from MARTA. And as far as the allegations are concerned, we would be asking with his inability to pay the bond, we would be asking for a signature bond through Freestyle Services Level 1, so that he could return to court and defend his case.
Gonna order the $1,000 surety bond. And with that surety bond, he's to stay away from all MARTA buses and trains, to get around by some alternative means of transportation. He is to have no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. That's it. 1,000 surety.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Number 30, Mr. Walton.
Okay. This is 26 CR 0004281C, Brian Walton. Retrial.
Yes, Your Honor. 10 Cycles. Last arrest was March 6, 2026, out of College Park for criminal damage to property and willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer. There's an open case out of Fulton County for possession of a Schedule II controlled substance and crossing the guard lines with weapons, intoxicants, or drugs without consent. That is open under 25 PI 008664. There's also an open case for reckless conduct and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon under 25 PI 008664. I think I read the case number twice. There's also an open case for possession of a Schedule I and possession of dangerous drugs under 25 PI 009263. There's an open case for loitering and prowling, possession of meth, and criminal trespass as well, Your Honor. 2026 criminal damage to property and obstruction conviction. 2012 willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer. 2011 armed robbery and hijacking a motor vehicle. Recommendation is a level 3 and nothing further.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. On June 25th of 2026, officers were dispatched to Dollar General located at 5022 Old National Highway regarding reports of an active multi-person shoplifting. When officers arrived, they saw many individuals stuffing items into their cars and driving off, in addition to individuals fleeing on foot with items. Officers located the defendant in the store and detained him due to the store manager identifying him as one of the assailants. During a search of a Dollar General bag on the defendant's person, the officers found 102 gift cards, 2 umbrellas, 4 packs of cigarettes, a poncho, and 2 packs of men's underwear. The store manager identified the items as belonging to the store and determined the total value of the items stolen was $55. One of the officers on scene also recognized the defendant as a shoplifter from another Dollar General located at 4894 Old National Highway. At this time, Your Honor, the state's request is for a $1,000 surety bond. We are asking that the defendant stay away from Dollar General located at 5022 Old National Highway in College Park, Georgia, Fulton County. We are also requesting that the defendant stay away from 4894 Old National Highway, where that is also a Dollar General in College Park. And in total, we are requesting that the defendant stay away from all Dollar Generals located in College Park, Georgia. We are also requesting that the defendant have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and that the defendant undergo anti-theft course.
All right. PD Ponder?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Watson is 36 years old, lifelong Georgia resident. Currently resides with his mother and one child. He completed through the 11th grade in high school, went to South Atlanta High School, significant nod to the community. Currently is not employed. He's working on that. At the moment, Your Honor, he is due to his financial strain and his mother's, he does not have any person who may be able to help out with the bond. He does want to be released so that he can prepare his defense in his case. With that being said, we would ask for, I don't believe that there was any violent history, so I don't believe he's a threat to, or of that matter. With that in mind, we would ask for a signature bond. If not allowed, we would ask for the lowest possible bond. The court is inclined to allow a $25 cash bond or just the lowest possible bond that could be allowed. Because he's financially, he will not be able to pay a bond.
I'm going to order a surety bond. I would not give him a signature bond at all with this history and these cycles. Let me start out with, I'm going to give him a $2,000 surety bond. The state only recommended 1,000, but he's a career.
Your Honor, I'm sorry to interrupt. There was already a previously set bond in the amount of 1,100. I guess the minimum we would
How much was it?
1,100.
1,100.
Yes.
My, and I know these are merely allegations, but we have one other Dollar General. They're familiar with him in those stores. I'm going to ban him while he's on bond for going to any Dollar General in Fulton County. And I just, his history is just not good at all. But I know that,
just to
these are
clarify,
allegations.
right, these are, and he does deny the allegations, Your Honor. Just for that matter, he's never stated that he's never been in Dollar General, so he does deny that.
I understand. I'm going to leave it at the 1,100 that's already there. I won't raise it, but I'd like to, but I'll leave it at the 1,100 that's preset. The state and you all, please, I know you may or may not have time to check, but I would like to know when there is a preset bond before I start giving my ruling. So please double check some of these. We're getting that more and more, but I at least want to know. And I in my discretion, I can raise it, and but I'll leave it at the 1,100. But he's got to stay away from Dollar Generals, all of them. There's quite a few in Fulton County, so just don't go to any of them. And no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. Anything else, counsel?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor. Oh, Your Honor, the state would, my apologies, there is additional, just that the defendant be ordered an anti-theft course.
He probably can't pay for it, so I'll leave it off for now.
Okay.
All right.
5, Mr. Devereaux.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Deputy.
Number 5, Mr. Devereaux.
5, okay. This is 26 CR 004265J, Ricky Lee Devereaux.
19 cycles. Last arrest was February 25th, 2026, out of Fulton County for an FTA. There does appear to be an open case out of Chamblee, Georgia for theft by shoplifting from February 19th, 2026. Appears to be on probation out of DeKalb County for theft by shoplifting misdemeanor, sentenced on February 24th, 2026 to 12 months on probation. In addition, there's a 2015 aggravated stalking, possession of cocaine and sale of marijuana, 2015 theft by taking, 2015 obstruction and fleeing or attempting to elude, and a 2014 theft by shoplifting. Recommendation from pretrial, Your Honor, is a level 3 and nothing further.
All right, stay.
Yes, Your Honor. On June 11th, there were multiple calls coming in that that the defendant was at the intersection of William Street and Ivan Allen with a machete matching about 14 inches in length, swinging it around, yelling threats, including "someone better stop me" and "don't make me." So the officers, of course, intervened and arrested him. State is asking for a $5,000 surety per charge. This is up for review for felony, based on the fact that it was a 14-inch machete. We are asking for MHET, a social worker visit, and do not return to the corner of William Street and Ivan Allen Boulevard. No drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond. And just for clarification purposes, there was a weapons license charge that I NOD'd, so he does only have the disorderly and the terroristic threats. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on. No.
All right,
Yes.
PD Ponder.
Actually,
PD
he's my
Kim.
client. Mr.
Okay.
Ricky Devereaux is 44 years old, born and raised here in Georgia. He successfully graduated from high school 2000. And Your Honor, he has no funds to pay for any kind of bond. He has been residentially challenged for the last 2 years, and he denies the allegation. And we would like to request for the lowest possible bond, considering the fact that he has FTA and open cases. We do understand that he may not be qualified for a signature on bond, but we still ask for the lowest possible bond. Even $1,000 bond, he may not be able to pay for. We ask for maybe $200 cash bond. Thank you.
And Your Honor, in light of your recent comment, there was no previous bond set, just so you know.
Thank
No.
you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to order for the first charge $1,000 surety, and then the second charge $3,000 surety for a total of $4,000 surety bond. I'm going to order that he stay away from the intersection of William Street and Ivan Allen Boulevard, that he have no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns or knives while on bond. And I guess that's it.
Do we want the MHET, Your Honor?
Let me have a social worker visit and let them determine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, Mr. Edwards is next.
Okay.
How you doing, y'all?
26 CR 0004262K, LaQuinton Edwards.
34 cycles, Your Honor. Last arrest was November 26, 2025 with the Georgia State Patrol for purchase, possession, manufacture, distribution, or sale of marijuana, driving on a suspended or revoked license, theft by receiving stolen property, and fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer. Does appear to be on probation out of Fulton County for robbery, 3 counts, sentenced November 14, 2023 to 10 years probation. There's an open case out of Rockdale County for criminal trespass, an open case out of Fulton County for possession of a controlled substance in Schedule 1 or 2 under 25 PI 009-411. In addition, there is a 2014 driving while license suspended, 2010 aggravated assault and simple assault, and 2010 obstruction and carrying a concealed weapon, and 2012 simple battery. An FTA from 2023. Recommendation is a level 3 and nothing further.
Dave?
Yes, Your Honor. We have the parties, the victim in this case is the first name is spelled Laparis, LaParis Abercrombie. It appears that they were arguing, and when the victim exited the vehicle, the defendant walked up and bucked at her, and then she grabbed him in self-defense. She grabbed his shirt. I believe that that might be the same victim in the 2025 simple battery family violence case. Our bond recommendation is for a $2,500 surety. The location they have of the incident at least is 3200 Lakeview Place. I don't know from whether or not that's the residence or not, but we'd ask that they stay away. We would ask for no contact at this time in reference to the victim. And trying to see if we have any notes in reference to contact from her. I think I heard somebody say I'm here, but I don't have any notes. But our position would remain based on its history that they have not contact at this time.
Is there a victim on the line at this case? Some of it is the feedback in courtroom too, I think. All right. PD Ponder?
This is my
PD
case,
Kim.
Your Honor. Yes.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, Your Honor. Mr. Edwards is 36 years old and he was born in Alabama, has resided here in Georgia for more than 18 years. And after graduating from high school, he used to work at Smith Funeral Home as a bath bodies worker. Ever since his mother passed away, he has been residing with his sister, Your Honor. I believe complaining witness and my client used to live together, but my client can still stay with his sister. And this incident location is actually a complaining witness's place. They do not share any child. My client has no objection to stay away and no contact. We just want to make sure that he gets a signature on bond. He or the lowest possible surety bond. He will be here for a while because of his probation violation. So he understands that he's not going to be released even though we take care of this misdemeanor. He strongly prefers to have no further violent contact, and we try to contact a complaining witness, but we could not. So we do understand the default bond conditions may become no contact and stay away. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to order the $2,500 surety bond. No further contact with the victim, LaParis Abercrombie. Stay away from the incident location. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. That should be it.
Thank you, Your Oh, Mr. Edwards, you have a right to remain silent. I strongly recommend you to stay silent.
I know, but the Rockdale County got dismissed.
I couldn't hear you. What did you say, sir?
Rockdale
You called
County.
me.
Yeah, I can't call you.
Oh.
Rockdale County got dismissed.
Oh, she is here on the phone? I mean, on the Zoom?
He got dismissed. Rockdale County charge got dismissed.
But when they looked into it with the camera.
He has 34 cycles.
I said my Rockdale County charge got dismissed.
But I wasn't doing that.
We understand. The judge considered that fact. Yes.
Okay, I remember. So my bud 2,500. Okay, cool. Thank you, Judge.
27, Mr. Stevens. Lionel Stevens.
Lionel.
What number?
27.
But I'm asking for but I want to do stuff or something. All over. Do we?
This is 26 CR 004-264D. Lionel Stevens, retrial.
2 cycles. The last arrest was in 2011 out of DeKalb County for possession of marijuana. No disposition was listed, Your Honor. Recommendations of UJR.
All right. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. This happened June the 24th at 1345 Donnelly Avenue. The victim in the case is Sharika Brown. It appears they were arguing over bills, and she indicated that she was going to call the police. So he grabbed the phone and he threw it. He pushed her and placed his hands around her throat. She was able to push away, and she didn't lose consciousness and was able to breathe in this situation. I know the victim was concerned because she indicated the defendant had been drinking and was intoxicated. She was concerned for her safety because she suffers from seizures, and was attempting to de-escalate the situation before it became out of hand. That he appears to be sometimes he gets drunk and is aggressive, but nothing of this nature had been done as far as this particular time period. And so he's charged with a simple battery and simple assault. The victim has indicated to our office when we spoke with her a couple of days ago that she wanted to stay away and no further contact. She would agree to a one-time police escort. She would like the court, if possible, to set a date so she can be notified when he will be there, so that she not necessarily will be home when he is there. And so our bond recommendation is for a $2,500 on the simple battery and $1,500 on the simple assault case for a $4,000 surety. We would ask the court to consider whether or not he would be able to have some form of BH intervention for alcohol and no alcohol, drugs, weapons while out on bond. The state would agree to the one-time visit in reference to his returning to get his property. It didn't appear from the information that I saw that they share children, so that should not be an issue. And the address location, again, to stay away from is the 1345 Donnelly Avenue. Thank you. I saw Ms. Brown, Judge, earlier, if the court was sound for her, just in case she wants to have something to say.
All right, Ms. Brown.
They have a permit. Tearing it apart. They say it right here, but they
Ms.
charge.
Brown?
Yes, yes,
Do you wish to briefly speak to the court today, yes or no?
yes,
Right, raise your right hand for me. Do you affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury?
yes,
All right, put your hand down for me. All right, I have two questions to ask you. Are you in fear of Mr. Stevens?
yes,
Do you want to have any further contact right now with Mr. Stevens?
no,
Okay. All right, thank you. Any other cross-examination questions from the state or from PD?
No,
Rhonda?
Your Honor.
No, Your
Right here, right now.
Okay. All right, thank you so much for coming on, and you can continue listening in until I give my ruling, okay? All right, thank you.
When they release me, my shit.
All right, PD Ponder?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Stevens is a lifelong resident of Atlanta, Georgia. He is a graduate from North Atlanta High School. Currently works at VIP Package Store. He has been there for about 3 years. Right now, it's difficult for him to post a bond. We would ask, in light of his history, I don't think that there were any FTAs, and his most recent history being 2011 for possession of marijuana. Quite a while since he had been in any trouble. We don't think that he is a risk to the community. He's fine with the stay away, no contact order. He does have a separate address that he has provided in the Atlanta area where he will be able to be contacted. Because it's my understanding that they, my client and the victim do share residency or at least in the 1345 apartment. However, again, he did mention he does have a separate place that he could go. And I think that with the no contact, no stay away, about that he'll be a good candidate for a signature bond. Therefore, we will be asking for a signature bond, and so that he can return to court and defend this case.
Yeah. Yeah, but
All right. I'm going to order a $4,000 signature bond through pretrial. 2,000 on the simple battery, family violence, 2,000 on the simple assault. And
they're trying to look for the date and everything.
I'm going to order that he stay away from incident location, no further contact with the victim. He's to stay 200 yards away from her, which is 2 football fields. Have no contact with her whatsoever through third parties, no social media, no any type of texting or phone calls. No drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond. He can have a one-time police escort to the property to get any personal belongings that he may have there. If he shows up without the police, she'll be arrested, and make sure the victim calls the police. Did I say no drugs, alcohol, weapons, or guns while on bond? I think that's it.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, before we go to the waivers, I have a question about, well, 4 people actually.
I'm sorry?
Before we go to the waivers, got about 4 people. Brandon Stevens, Terry Turner, Marcus Monahan, and Daniel Alvarado. Are their cases being accused today?
Let's see what ASG Evans Battle says.
Brandon Stevens is not, you said Monahan is not. And it was the Alvarado. I was just typing a note to see if I can get his father to provide us with a telephone number for his daughter, because we're trying to reach the daughter's friend, and we haven't spoken to the daughter or the friend. so that we can handle the child's case, the 17-year-old's case today, if possible.
All right, Mr. Alvarado and Miss Lucia,
Yes,
did you
Your Honor.
catch that of what we
I
need?
did, Your Honor. I did. And you need the fathers, right?
I need his telephone number, or if he can just send, or if you can send to me in the chat the daughter's phone number, that will be fine.
That's Mr. Alvarado's daughter. Okay. Señor Daniel Alvarado, al papá, ¿cuál es su número de teléfono?
303-898-8091.
¿Y cuál es el nombre de su hija? Primer nombre nada más.
Paula.
¿Y él tiene el número de teléfono de Paula?
Sí.
Your Honor, daughter is actually minor, 15 years old, and also daughter's friend might be also 17 years old.
Do you need, espérame un ratito. Your Honor, I have Daniel Alvarado's father's number. It does have the daughters. Do you need me to get that for y'all?
How old is the
What,
daughter?
what Miss Kim
How
just
old is
said.
the daughter?
Can it be chatted to ASG Evans Battle?
Right, how old is the daughter?
¿Qué edad tiene su hija, señor Alvarado?
Tiene 15 años.
She's 15.
Oh, wow. And he's her dad, correct?
Es su hija, ¿verdad? De usted.
Sí, sí, sí,
Yes.
sí.
Yes, Your Honor.
If they
Oh,
would
let-
just put the number in the chat.
For the
so that
father.
For the child, because she's the victim on the case.
I
It's
understand, but
her
she's
and
only
her friend.
15.
Well,
They're minors, so
that's
he's their dad.
fine.
And
That's
they're minors.
fine.
He should
That'll
be
be
able
fine.
to.
He'll have to probably, I don't know if he's on a computer or a phone, but our victim advocate was trying to call him and we haven't been able to reach him.
Okay, so
He's been sitting in the Zoom.
yeah. All right. So Ms. Evans Battle, do you need me to, or Your Honor, do you need me to say it out loud? I have his phone number that he has given me. Do you want me to put it in the
No. Put in the chat to Miss Evans Battle, please.
Okay.
And then,
One
let
second,
him know
because
that she's gonna want to contact the daughters as well, the minor daughters. And they probably do have their own phones, but I am concerned they're 15 and 17.
yes.
Especially
Your Honor, I apologize, but when I go to the chat section, I can send it to Miss Champion, or I can send it to Miss Melissa Grace. Who should I send it to?
Miss Grace.
Okay.
And then Miss Grace will give it to Miss Evans Battle.
But the other attorney, they already transfer, they're gonna be on.
And what else do you
Okay.
need?
I just sent that over. And should I let the father know that somebody's going to try to give him a call and to be on the
Please.
lookout for that?
Right.
Will they be calling shortly, Miss Evans Battles? What do I tell them?
Yes, they should be calling shortly. She's already been responding to me, so she should
Okay.
be calling back.
Señor Alvarado, le van a llamar por teléfono. Le va a entrar una llamada a este número que me acaba de dar que termina con 8090.
Ok, sí.
Si le entra la llamada, necesita contestar y hablar allá y después regresar acá.
Ok, perfecto. La llamada me van a atender en español.
Will the call be in Spanish?
Una pregunta, ¿podrían repetir el número de mis
Well,
padres que yo no lo tengo? Entonces, para anotarlo.
Defendant,
Okay, un ratito.
whoever's up there, he needs to be quiet, please.
Yes.
Can you tell him that again, Miss Lucia?
Yes, Your Honor. What Daniel Alvarado Jr. just asked, he asked for his father's phone number because he doesn't know it by heart.
Oh, okay.
He has a pen and a piece of paper. I don't know if you would like me to.
Well, we'll have to go ahead and sound it out if the father doesn't mind, or give it to PD Kim.
Sure.
Miss Kim, I guess Miss Grace will give it to Miss Kim.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So Miss Grace
Just
had.
for your safety, let him know we just don't want to blast it out over Zoom because
No,
tell him don't
señor
do that
Alvarado, no haga
because
eso.
it's being recorded.
Perdón.
It's
Yeah.
being recorded. Yeah.
Tanto para los dos Daniel Alvarados, esta sesión de audiencia en una red pública. Entonces no podemos mandar los números, pero ya he mandado el número a la oficina de la corte y Daniel Alvarado chico se lo van a dar a tu abogada defensora, la señora Kim, y ella te lo va a dar a ti.
Que lo siento, lo siento.
Está bien. He's just apologizing, the father. So I'll let him know that to expect a call. And I'm sorry, I didn't get the answer whether the call would be in Spanish.
Yes, they use an interpreter line.
Okay. Sí, la llamada va a ser con ayuda de un intérprete. Entonces, si necesita retirarse o sea, cuando le entre la llamada, tome la llamada y después regresa acá.
Ok, yo podría agregar algo.
I just explained to Mr. Alvarado Senior, that somebody will be calling him, that if the call comes in, to pick it up and then come back here. It doesn't matter if he gets disconnected, he'll be let in again. He would like to add something, Your Honor.
Let me ask this, Ms. Evans Battle. I mean, does he need to continue sitting here? Because maybe that's why he can't answer his phone if he's using that to do this. I mean, does he get off of this Zoom? Are we going forward with his son's case? What are we doing?
I'm as soon as I get some information from the daughter, that's why I thought it might be, better to just continue it until tomorrow, but he is 17, so if we didn't have to keep him, I was trying to get it resolved today. So
Well,
he
let him know
go ahead and
that.
get off the phone.
If he can, get his
He might be,
daughters
give me a
with him.
second.
Are his daughters near him? Ask him that. Where is he? Is he at work or home?
Señor Alvarado, donde tiene la llamada de Zoom, ¿es computadora o teléfono?
Computadora,
Ya. ¿En dónde está usted? ¿En su casa o en su trabajo?
en mi casa.
Por si acaso está su hija en la casa.
Ella salió. A mí, o sea, a mí me llamaron y me preguntaron por mi hija y yo le pasé la llamada a mi hija.
¿Ya?
Y hablaron y estaban pidiendo el número de la amiga de mi hija.
Okay.
Y quién.
All right. So he is on a computer. He is at home. He has his phone on his side. They have already contacted him, Ms. Evans Battle, and he handed the phone over to his daughter. His daughter already spoke to somebody from the court, and they are, I believe, he left off that they are trying to reach the daughter's friend.
Okay.
Good.
All right then. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll just continue waiting until somebody reaches the daughter's friend.
Correct.
Okay, señor Daniel Alvarado, entonces al papá, espérese nomás, sigue esperando porque se están tratando de comunicar con la amiga de su hija.
Ok,
Si
perfecto.
es que puede llamarle a su hija a decirle que si puede encontrar a la amiga para que conteste el teléfono o algo, va más rápido la cosa.
Ok, perfecto.
Tell him thanks for his patience. Sorry.
Y gracias por su paciencia
Ok, thank you.
All right, thank you.
And I think he asked about, did you ask about Turner?
Yes, about Turner, Stevens, and Monahan. What we doing with them?
Okay, Turner, I'm getting ready. I can file it down. And then Monahan is we don't have a decision with, so we were not accusing that today.
So Monahan, he not getting accused today?
No. Unless
He said
something happens in the next 10, 15 minutes. Right,
he said
Judge?
What about Stevens? What we doing with Stevens?
And Stevens is not being accused today.
Okay, so going to felony tomorrow?
Yes.
All right, so
Well, I'm not saying he's going to felony tomorrow, but he's not being accused today. All right. And if you
I
want me to
see
file
that.
Terry Turner down, I can file it down now. Otherwise, he can go tomorrow.
Well, it's 5 o'clock. Miss Grace. Is Mr. Jordan there today?
He is, I don't know if he's still here, Judge. I was about to check, but I'm not sure. I'm in a different
It's the
area.
one that she's filing down today.
Okay.
May need to go to tomorrow.
Hold on, what did you say again, Judge?
She getting ready to file it down now. I don't know if Mr. Jordan is there. And I think he's gone to assist Miss Grace. If they file something down, I guess you can call him.
He was here till 6 yesterday when I was having issues, but that was
I know,
yesterday.
but I know he can't stay every day like that.
Nope.
We're gonna
And it's
wear
Friday.
him out.
Today is not the day to work late.
We're gonna wear him out. Is he still there? I think she's calling him.
You said they filed it.
I don't want to put him too much on the spot. Let's see.
Return. Hi, Miss Battle. Are you filing it down?
She's on the phone, but she said she was doing it. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we go to wave. Can we start with number 4, Mr. Bison?
These are the waivers now?
Yeah.
Okay. And did we do Quintavious Reedy? Reedy?
No, we have not, Your Honor.
And is he a waiver?
Yes, he is a waiver.
It's hard for us to answer about questions about cases in the chat while we're doing court, and it's hard for my litigation managers to do that as well. He's a waiver, but the family, I guess, or whoever's on there for Mr. Reedy can listen in. James Malone a waiver as well?
Yes, Your Honor. He's a
He's
waiver.
a waiver as well? Okay. All right. Now they've gotten me off kilter here. So which one did you say again, Deputy? Pardon me.
Excuse me?
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to courtroom 2, the jail. You can mute yourself, Mr. Alvarado.
Yeah. I have number.
Oh, for the friend?
Yes.
ASG Morgan.
Espéreme un ratito, por favor. Espéreme un momentito. ¿Puede usted, ve usted una función de chat en el Zoom? ¿Sabe usted cómo usarla?
I really
Sí,
don't
es que
want
no
him
me
to say
dejaba
that.
escribir.
I really don't want him to say that minor child's number over Zoom.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm trying to guide him through the chat function. Would it be for Miss Grace? A ver, apachurre lo que dice chat.
Ya puedo escribir. Es que ahorita estaba escribiendo,
Okay.
pero se
No a
borró.
todos, escuche, no escriba ahí. Necesita escoger a quién le va a llegar el mensaje.
Okay.
Debe haber, ¿ve a alguien que se llama Melissa Grace?
No, veo la representante de mi hijo, Jay Kim.
Okay, a ella. Could we send the number to Miss Kim?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Well, the
I'm
problem
here. I'll be
hold
happy.
on, hold on. The problem is the state needs it first. And I do have a slight concern, but that's the only person that he sees on there.
A ver, ¿a quién más ve ahí en el chat? A la señora Kim, ¿a quién
Even
más?
send it to me.
A
Does he
nadie
see,
más. A nadie más.
He
does he
is
see the
only
judge?
seeing Miss Kim, no one else.
Miss Grace. Miss Grace?
Yes,
Miss
ma'am.
Grace?
I'm
Can
here.
you stop the live streaming for a moment?
Yes.